What's happening there, fellow gamers? This is Big D here. This video is about getting a roommate for your apartment. But like all idiot gonks, what I'm doing here, I did something stupid. First, you want to knock her out with a tranq gun. You're going to bring her back to your apartment alive. And the women can do the same thing to the men, vice versa. Any sex, anybody. So here you see these two gonks are going to let me pick her up. And what do? Like any young man on a date, I get stupid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill this guy in the left with my comrade's hammer. But when I do, watch what happens. I could have picked her up and taken her back, but nope. That explosion killed all three of them. So I'm going, wait a minute, she's looking funny now. She looks kind of twisted, right? So I'm going to pick her up, lay her out in the sun, and take a look at what I did to her. Stupidly, of course. Now, you must understand, I'm not going to give up. I've been trying since day one to bring an unconscious woman into my Cyberpunk apartment. And this one's dead. Now that it's post 1.5 patch, City Project Red's got a lot more apartments, a lot more opportunities. I'm hoping that they missed at least one apartment. Because in the past, when you try to bring an unconscious woman up to your original apartment, you wouldn't get it through the elevator. They would turn in a lot of blood, or the cops would attack you. So I'm thinking it's the elevator doing it. So I'm taking the stairs. It won't help. As soon as you get near the elevator, for some reason, the gonk you're carrying, the woman or the man or whatever you want to carry, if it be your friend in the apartment, they disappear and fall off your shoulder. So I'm finding here in Japantown, this apartment's the same thing. That's not the right floor. And another thing I don't like here is these two guys yelling and screaming at each other. So even in a good place where you can play the guitar and have good music, you got these Orientals screaming like they're having an orgy. So just see, I'm wandering around with her, no problem. I could get in the elevator with her and she stays on my shoulder. Now that's different than before. They would obliterate. So I'm hoping, man, this is it. I'm gonna have a roommate in the apartment for at least 5 minutes and be able to play guitar for her. So here it is. She disappeared, flew off my shoulder at the elevator. I could not open the door. Now when I turn around and go back, she's halfway through the wall. So that idea is nixed with this apartment. But remember, there's 4 of them. Why not look at the other 2 apartments, the other 3, and see if I can find one where I can get a girl in. So finally I hit pay dirt. I tried the Glen apartment, and I couldn't even carry the woman into the lobby. She blew out of the front door. That was even tougher. You couldn't get her near the apartment. So here in the north side, there's this little dive. It reminds me of my crash pad days in college. I'd sleep anywhere. I even had a friend that slept in a doghouse. So right here it is. There's no elevator. That's a good sign. So there's nothing to key that drop in where you can't take the gonk into your apartment. So it's got stairs in the back, which is really cool. Now granted, it's tiny. So I buy it here, go inside and check it out. This looks promising. Because if it uses the elevator to key on not being able to bring a guest into your apartment, then this should be able to bypass it. And if CD Projekt Red is so smart that they're stupid, it's quite a big possibility since the patch that they missed it, because Cyberpunk is now repaired. So I look around, a little bit of a bathroom, a little bit of stuff. Not too bad. It costs you $1,000 in New York City, a room this size. $1,000 a month. Game I can't play. That's not fun at all. But in the future, you'll be able to do all that. Closet's got beads. And I sleep on a couch bed. All in all, it looks good. This could be the place that I could bring a roommate into. Of course, against the will, knocked unconscious, but who cares? Us gamers can be lonely people. So I checked it out. Now all I got to do is go find some gonks with a woman. It doesn't matter who you want to bring into your apartment. It has no matter at all. I think it is the elevators that set it off. Elevators and lobbies. So I'm going to get up, took a nap, I'm going to get up, now let's go get a woman. Now here in the north side of Night City is the apartment, north side. It's a small little studio. It looks like a good place to go because of two things. It doesn't have an elevator and it doesn't have a lobby. Like I just showed you, it's just a small little crash pad. So I got a couple of female gonks here. I'm looking at the one, looking for the most attractive. Like I said, anybody you can choose, any gonk you want, tiger claws or whatever. So I'm gonna knock her out. I like the way she dances. And I'm gonna load up with my crusher and I'm gonna blow these guys apart. No more Comrade's hammer with ricochets. I learned my lesson. And that was a pretty Asian girl too, what a shame. But either way, I couldn't have taken her in my Japantown apartment. Because somehow when you're in the elevator or in the lobby, they blow into oblivion. But I have not tried the Northside apartment. So what I'm doing here, I'm trying to beat the game AI. When they make these games, they put certain mechanics in it that you can't do, that you can and can't do. Again, this is only for decoration because the game's not like The Witcher 3. You don't go to sleep with them or anything. You're not Geralt plowing through the bar girls all night long. But it is fixed now, and I do like playing the game. And it's hard to get money, hard to build up your armor, but that's the way it should be. All right, I've got her. I'm coming around the corner. On the map, I've marked where the north side apartment is. So if this works, it means you guys and girls can do it too. Because this is post-patch 1.5, and it's 2022. Everything before was the pre-patch Cyberpunk. Even then, you couldn't bring anybody near your apartment. So I love that tranquilizer dart because it knocks them out. But I would love to sit them in my chairs and pose them around the apartment, but you just can't do that. So the reason this video is existing is because I'm looking for decoration and companionship. Put a cute cyberpunk girl on your couch, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But, you know, games are games. We only play them. We don't make them. All right, there it is. There's the apartment. Or should I say the studio. So I'm going to take her up the stairs. I did not open or buy the fourth apartment. But I did do Japantown and the very one in the south. And check it out. I got her inside. You see that? You see that butt go inside the apartment? So I'm not worried where she flew to. Now, see, I'm trying to pick her up, and it loads the damn gun. Because when I'm having trouble with my old controller putting these guns away. So let's try it again. She's still alive. I'll pick her up. Here's my suggestion. Run her into the apartment. And that way I threw her to the right. And check it out. I got a roommate. Ain't that cool? CD Projekt Red did not prevent it from this apartment. They prevented it from every other apartment in the game. Like I said, I'm not sure about the other one. I've got the south one. I don't have the one in the center of town. That's the one I don't have. But either way, I got a roommate. Now, what I want to do next time is grab one over my shoulder and run into the apartment door to the right. Over that couch that's right there, that sleeping couch you sleep on. So I've got her in there, and that is awesome. So I shut the door, open the door, and she's still there. And that, guys and girls, you just got a roommate. Ain't that something? CD Projekt Red did not prevent this. They missed one. And that's how you beat the AI, and that's how you play a game. Make the game do what you want it to do, not what it wants you to do. So next time I'm going to run, I'm going to throw her towards the bed. But again, she's not going to be there 5 minutes. She'll turn to a bag or whatever she had. It kind of sucks, but it's because she's not dead. But that's okay. I got a roommate. Now you guys and girls can too. So until I see you in the next video, you all cyberpunks just keep on gaming.